So I think sometimes about the term dime novel, and I ask myself, is that what I'm creating? Just dime novels? Or am I creating something even less? And that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. Now before I get into the main topic of this video, I want to talk about the channel itself and the production quality. Believe it or not, I used to run a media production company, and I know that I can do better than this. I have intended to since the beginning. I started this channel when I was still in Washington State, and I tried a few locations in my apartment there, looking for something that would give me better lighting, better audio, and then I made a very rushed move to the Atlanta area. And when I first got here, I tried some different locations, including recording in closets that were very hot because I had no AC at the time. And then I just sort of settled on what you see now. But I still intend to improve things, so if you're turned off by the low production quality, understand that I intend to make it better. I just don't have a lot of time and energy right now. My day job takes a lot out of me. Anyway, going back to the topic of this video, the dime novel. I understand the term means more than just the price. There's the whole implication of it being fast and cheap, etc. But I just want to talk about the financial part, the money. I am, after all, intending someday, which I don't really think it's going to happen, but I would like to be able to live just off my creative works. And so I offer my books for sale. That's how you earn money, right? And for example, The Ambitions of Girl Talk, which, actually let me show you the more current version, current cover. Book 1 in the Chronicles of Madar. You can buy that as an ebook for $1, which sounds like a lot more than a dime novel. I mean, let's face it, $1 is more than a dime. Except that's $1 in 2024 money, and the term dime novel goes back to 1860. And the purchasing power of a dime when the first dime novel was released is about $3.70 now. So when I'm offering my creative work for 99 cents, that's a novel. It's short for fantasy, but it's a novel. For 99 cents, that's more like, what, 3 cents in 1860? That implies it's less than a dime novel. Book 2 in the Chronicles of Madar, The Wanderings of Joram, which I also have the original cover on that too. This is $2.99. Sounds an awful lot more than a dime, but as I said, purchasing power of a dime in 1860 is about $3.70 in 2024. So I am, and admittedly, these are the ebook prices. The paperbacks are more. But I'm selling my creative work and hoping to live off my creativity at prices less than a dime novel. That's what does that mean? Does it mean I'm cheap? Does it mean the market is low? People don't value books? And I think that part about people not valuing books, like maybe somebody goes and looks at a book and, oh yeah, I might read that if it was free, but $1, I don't want to spend $1 on it. Even though, again, going back to the 1860 prices, that's 3 cents-ish. What can you buy for $1 these days? I mean, you go to a dollar store, there's all kinds of things you can buy. Holiday decorations, or cheap cards, or kitchen tools, whatever it may be. But for something that you can enjoy over and over again, you can read it, and if you liked it, read it again. I mean, there are books I've read 24 times. Okay, but it's one book, or one series of books, that would be obviously The Lord of the Rings. But anyway, when you buy a book, you don't know, you might read it once and hate it, or you might read it and just really love it and want to read it again. And when you buy it, you can reread it as many times as you want. So that $1 or $2.99, all less than the 1860 equivalent of a dime novel, can go a long way. And on top of that, when I say that I'm selling these books or offering these books, at 99 cents or $2.99, I'm not really. The amount that I get from that is substantially less, because the platforms where I sell them take a chunk. So for a 99-cent book, I might get 35 cents. Compare that to the 1860 prices, and now we're down to what, 1 cent? I'm getting 1 cent for a novel. I spent hours and hours writing and editing, and somebody can have it, and my benefit is 1 cent in 1860 terms, 35 cents ish in 2024. So is it realistic that I'm going to someday live off my creative works like I want to? It's possible. It's not impossible. But I have to sell a massive number of books for that to happen. And I have friends who do that. They sell huge amounts of books and earn quite well. I have not accomplished that. Anyway, that's enough babbling. I've probably drawn out this point too long. But actually, before I go, I want to talk about that first dime novel. I did read it because of my interest in this notion of the dime novel. I took the time to make myself read that first dime novel. It's awful reading, but if you want a look into what 1860 society in the United States would find allowable to be published, well, I gave it a read. It's not something that could be published today without some outcry. But as a historical reference, it's interesting. Anyway, that is enough for now. If you would like to spend $1 buying the ebook version of The Ambitions of Krelltalk to start the Chronicles of Madar series, you will find a link for that below. Thanks, and I hope to see you again soon. Oh, by the way, please like my video and subscribe if you like it. Okay, yeah, enough of that. Bye.